Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you enjoy the entertainment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, just a short video today. Just give my predictions for the upcoming wrestling event of the weekend. It's the Royal Rumble. One of my favorite events. As I've said, maybe in the past, I started watching wrestling in November '99, and I was hooked after that. And my first Royal Rumble was the 2001, which was fucking epic. Yeah, the tables match between the Hardys and Dudleys, the street fight between Triple H and Cactus Jack. Congratulations to Triple H, by the way, on getting inducted in the Hall of Fame. Very well done. My favorite wrestler, so very happy for him to finally get inducted. Long overdue. Uh, so we're just gonna get my predictions for the Royal Rumble for this weekend. It's certainly a big one. There's the matches. There's a few matches, and they the Rumble matches themselves are too close to call. Like, I think last year I did a reaction to the Rumble results, and what could lead to the road to WrestleMania. Last year was a bit more simpler because you had Cody, so you figured, all right, well, Cody needs to finish his story somehow. So, is he going to win the Rumble for second year, or is he thing? This year, there's so many big names and it can go either way with the men's Rumble. Women's Rumble, again, tough to see what way that can go. There are some bigs in it. There's some returns. Charlotte's been named a return, and there could be some more big names returning. But anyway, I'll go into. I think there is 4 matches for the event, so we'll go into the each match. I think the first one is the tag titles, 2 out of 3 falls between DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. Really glad to see them in the WWE now. I didn't really watch much of TNA back when they were in it, but age as I did get to just have a glimpse of the shows. I was always excited to see their matches where it was against Beer Money or uh, AJ Styles and Frankie Kazarian, Team 3D. So glad to see them in the WWE now. I think DIY is going to retain. I think that somehow they'll find a way to retain the titles, either uh, by cheating or the other group will get involved. I forget. Pretty Deadly. They'll get involved somehow and end up helping DIY win. So I think they'll retain their titles. Uh, I'll keep the ladder match to last. The Women's Rumble. The Women's Rumble. Tough to call this one. It feels like it's being set up for Charlotte to return and win it. Again, you also have Rhea Ripley in it, so she could win it. Or no, sorry, Rhea Ripley's not. She's a champion. What am I doing? Sorry, Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan. The year she's had, she's been on a roll, so it could be Liv to win the Rumble and then face Rhea again at WrestleMania. Uh, I am. I'm gonna say. I think. I think it's being built up for Charlotte to win, but I am going to pick Naomi. I think it would be great for her to win the Rumble. She's really over with the fans. She's great in the ring, and it'd be great to see her win the Rumble. And depending who should, maybe Naomi versus Rhea at WrestleMania, or if Tiffany is still champion, it might be Naomi versus Tiffany. But I'd like to see Naomi win. I think it'd be a good one. I'm very curious to see who might return that one. Obviously, you have Charlotte has already been announced. I'm just a bit surprised that they announced it instead of just holding her off as a surprise. Could Becky return? There's been no mention of when she will officially return, if she's going to return. Obviously, she took some time off. Alexa Bliss, I would love to see her return. There was talk that she was working on coming back. There was plans for her to come back, but then I don't know where it was, like contract issues, and then it was the plans went sort of into stalemate. So it'd be great to see her return. There's been a lot of rumors, and even there's been sort of questions of even, CM Punk being asked, is AJ Lee going to return? I would love to see AJ Lee return at Royal Rumble. I thought she was so entertaining in the WWE with her run. And I always felt sort of whenever Punk left the company, she got overshadowed a wee bit. Obviously because of her relationship to Punk, and then when they were engaged, it sort of felt like during her matches the fans used her matches as their opportunity to, chant CM Punk, to sort of direct at the company that they wanted Punk and defending. So I felt that she sort of got overshadowed by Punk's departure and because of her connection to him. But then, she had the great title reign and the feud with Paige before she left the company. I would love to see both AJ and Paige return to the WWE, especially now that they have the women's tag titles in the company. It would be great to see them return and challenge for them. But obviously, Paige or Saraya is with AEW, so I think there's talk that her contract runs out until the end of the year, or else close to the end of the year. So I don't think she'll be. If she ever does, I don't think she'll ever be returning to WWE anytime soon. I think that's it. I know that there was something on social media of Maria Kanellis. She had put up a thing to say that she was leaving AEW, and she was going to be in Indianapolis at the weekend where the Royal Rumble's taking place. So maybe she might show up. Nikki Bella, another one who there was talks of her maybe having an in-ring return. So the Women's Rumble, very interesting to see who returns for that. And as I said, I'm going to go with Naomi to win that because it'd be great to see her win. But as I said, it does feel like they're building up for Charlotte to win. Men's Rumble. Men's Rumble could go either way. I don't know what way that's going to go. There are so many big friggin' names in this Rumble. You've got Roman Reigns, you've got CM Punk, you've got Seth Rollins, you've got Jey Uso, you've got, I'm sure there's more that haven't think. You've got John Cena returning, his final year in the company and his final Royal Rumble. I don't know how that's going to go. And even then, with that, is there going to be any returns? Uh, that haven't been announced yet. There was talk of possibly Lesnar returning, but I don't know with that whole lawsuit that's happening outside the ring. With Vince McMahon or everything, he's been named that. I think WWE and TKO want to stay clear of Lesnar for now, but you never know. Um, I don't know about this one. I think sentimental wise, it would be great for John Cena to win it, and have the opportunity at WrestleMania to go on and break the record for 17 world titles. Uh, I feel it would be I don't know, a bit wasteful to have Roman win just to have Roman Cody 3. I think at the moment, I think we need a break from Cody Roman if they are going to do a third match. Maybe hold off a year or so, have it maybe at a different event. That's a tough one. The men's rumble is a very tough one to call. There are so many stars, but I am going. I don't know who's officially going to win, but I'm going to say who I think should win the rumble because I think it'll be a big moment and a big push for that person, and I'm going to say Jey Uso. Yeet. Um, I think with Jey is, I think, on the same level, if not even more, than Daniel Bryan was with the Yes Movement. If you see Jey Uso when he makes his entrances to arenas, the crowd is bouncing. Uh, so I think if you had Jey win the Rumble, I think they'd blow the fucking roof off that arena. Is it arena or stadium? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the uh, where they're going, Indianapolis. But if I think, but I think the crowd will go fucking nuts if Jey won the Rumble. I mean, even you'd have if Pat McAfee's on commentary, he'll be going nuts on the announce table. But I think Jey is just super over with the crowd right now, and I think this would be the best time for WWE just to cash in on that momentum. If you had Jey win the Rumble and then had him I think Jey wins the Rumble and then beats Gunther at WrestleMania. That would be awesome. I think his time is right now. I think he's massive over with the fans, and I think it's the best time to do it. Have him face Gunther at WrestleMania by winning the Rumble, win the title from Gunther. Because if you are going to have Gunther lose the title at some point, who else do you have him lose to that's on the Raw brand? There's not really, apart from apart from Punk or Drew McIntyre or Seth, but it feels like they are more connected to Cody than going after Gunther. So I think if you had Jey win and go after Gunther for the world title WrestleMania. That would be awesome. And then you could have, use the Elimination Chamber to set up your WWE title, which I'm going to go into. I think if you could have John Cena win the Elimination Chamber. So I'm going to go with Jey Uso for the Men's Rumble and Naomi for the Women's Rumble. So, last but not least, the ladder match for the Undisputed title, which, whatever way this goes, I'll say this now. Please, for the love of God, keep the Winged Eagle belt. Please get rid of that modern title. I know it's looked alright. It's not terrible, but just when you see the two of them together, the Winged Eagle title and that title, the Winged Eagle title looks so much better for a wrestling company. That one, it just doesn't look right for a title. It just looks. I've seen people over the years compare to it's like a oversized Hall of Fame ring or just a big logo with like a gold background, and that's what it is. It's just a big fucking logo in the center and no design or no creativity put into it, whereas you have the Winged Eagle title or the titles before that, all the titles over the years, the Winged Eagle, the Attitude title, the Ruthless Aggression WWE title, they all had great detail in them. That one just looks thing. So hopefully whatever happens to that match, they will keep the Winged Eagle title. I don't know why it's called the Winged Eagle, because what other fucking eagle is there besides a one with wings? So why not it's called the Eagle title? But anyway, I think it feels like it's going to be Cody that retains the title. It finally gets rid of Kevin and gets the title, and then he's dealt with Kevin and he can move on to, preparing for WrestleMania. I would love to see Kevin win. I loved Cody winning the title last year at WrestleMania, and I've really enjoyed seeing Cody as champion, but I would just like to see Kevin have a run with a title. And I'll tell you where I'm going with that. I would just love to see Kevin have a run with the title, because he's been constantly, every time he gets a shot at the title, where it was against the Bloodline or somebody else, he's always lost or he's got knocked down. So I would love to see him just get the win, and finally, have his moment where he's the champion of the company. And as I said before, you could have John Cena win the Elimination Chamber. I think if you had John Cena versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania for the WWE title, that could be interesting, because they've had that history before where you had Kevin Owens challenging Cena for the US title when he was NXT champion, and he stamped on the title, Cena's title and everything, and they had that feud. I think it'd be interesting if you are going to have Cena break the record, or if he's going to have one last minute. I think it'd be interesting to see if against Kevin Owens. So I would love to see. As I said, I think they're going to go with Cody retaining. So we'll see where that goes, where they have whether they are going to do Cody Roman 3 or Cody something else. I've seen a potential theory that maybe Orton returns and costs Owens the match, or else Sammy either doesn't help Owens win, or he shows up but inadvertently costs Owens, which could then lead to them finally having a match at Mania, Kevin Owens versus Sammy. But we'll wait and see how it goes. I'll say, hopefully, I would love to see Kevin Owens win, but I feel like they're leaning towards Cody. But hopefully, it's a good match anyway. And then we'll see where it goes for the road to WrestleMania. I'll say that's my predictions. Is Jay wins the Rumble and then challenges Gunther or Mania to win. Kevin wins the title and then faces Cena. If Cena wins the Elimination Chamber, or if they wanted to do it, you could have, if they want, you could have Sami Zayn win the Elimination Chamber and face. They could have some ending. It depends what they want to do. Cody, I'm trying to think what they could do with Cody. You see, at the moment it feels like The Rock will have no involvement with WrestleMania, which originally it looked as if that was the way it was going whenever The Rock showed up after last year's Mania and, told Cody, and The Rock's got to go away now, but, when he returns, we've got business to deal with. So, you're waiting for that. And then when he showed up after the match where Cody and Roman teamed up, he showed up at the end of the event and sort of give, Cody sort of a warning. But then he sort of showed up on the Raw Netflix premiere, and he was more of a babyface Rock, where he was congratulating Cody and all. But then on the NXT show, I think he said, that people think that the Rock's going soft, but the Rock is 20 steps ahead. So maybe they could do something. It depends what the Rock's schedule is. I do have a theory for if Cody was to lose the title, or if, just throwing this out here, what if The Rock showed up at the Rumble and cost Cody the title? So Cody has now lost the title, and his road to WrestleMania is now gone because he's no longer champion. The Rock is carrying around a title. It's not an official, WWE title, but it means a lot to The Rock. So is there something they could do there? Is there something where you could have, if The Rock was to cost Cody the title, and Cody, decides, he wants revenge, The Rock took something for him, so now he's going to take something from The Rock. He's going to take The Rock's official title. He's going to take the people's title, and he's going to become the new people's champion with a title that was presented to The Rock by Muhammad Ali's family. Is there something there? I'm just throwing out hypotheticals because, as I said, it does feel like they'll just have Cody win the ladder match and then go on to Mania, where he'll either have the trilogy with Roman, or he'll do something with uh, CM Punk or whoever, Seth maybe. But although, yeah, I mean, they could do something with Seth because they have had that rivalry in the past. But anyway, I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there. But that's my prediction. So DIY retain their titles. Naomi, I would like to see win the Rumble. Jey Uso, I would love to see win the Rumble. I think it's the right time and for WWE to cash in on his, momentum and popularity with the fans. I think they fucking blow the goddamn roof off that place if he wins the Rumble. They will be fucking yeeting all night long. Yeet. And the ladder match, I feel I'll go with Cody, but I would love to see Kevin win, just to, just to create more buzz of what could possibly happen in the Mania. You could have Owens the champion versus John Cena, Owens versus Sami Zayn, Owens versus Randy Orton. If Randy was to return, Owens versus Randy Orton for the title. You could have, if somebody was to cost Cody the title, they could have a feud there. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let me know your thoughts if you're going to be watching the Rumble this week, and let me know your thoughts on who you want to win, who you predict to win, and who do you think we could see return for the Rumble. As I said, I would love to see AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss return for the Women's Rumble. Men's Rumble, I can't even think of a fucking return. Men's Rumble. I don't know. James Ellsworth. Let's see James Ellsworth return. I don't know. There's the men's rumble is so stacked. There's literally nobody you can think of to bloody return. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I shall see you again for more reactions. Hope you all enjoy the Royal Rumble. I'm looking forward to it. I fucking love the Royal Rumble. I've been watching since 99. 2000 was first Rumble. So hopefully we'll get more exciting times. And especially with WWE moving to Netflix now, it feels like the exciting times are coming back again. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, take care and I'll see you again.